Nia Jax is returning to wrestling. Allistair Overeem, the UFC fighter, is debuting in wrestling. And both of them are doing this for a brand new promotion that has just formed that will also feature Braun Strowman, Deonna Purrazzo, Kalisto, Kross, and many, many more. Today we're going to be talking about wrestling entertainment series, about this brand new promotion that is forming that is absolutely crazy, and how I want to try and go to the show. Right, so AOP, you might remember them from WWE and NXT. They were tag team champions in NXT. They were Raw tag team champions. They were part of Seth Rollins' Disciples group, and they were one of the better tag teams from the past couple of years in WWE, I'd say, but they unfortunately got released due to injury troubles that was taking place with them, and they haven't really been involved in wrestling for the last year and a half until recently. As it was recently learned that AOP would be starting their own wrestling company titled Wrestling Entertainment Series. They put out a press release and said that in 4 weeks' time, they are running a show at the Motorpoint Arena in Nottingham, England, which, if you don't know, the Motorpoint Arena is a 10k arena that even WWE have ran and didn't sell out. And these guys are running a show there 4 weeks in advance, haven't announced a card, so you gotta hope that it's gonna be a good card so they can sell tickets, because as much as I love the British wrestling scene, if they just have a load of British wrestlers, it's not gonna sell out 10k seats. So I'm very intrigued to see what this card is gonna be, and oh my god, what is this? Yeah, so look at this for a card. Let's go through it one by one. We have two pre-show matches, which is Dirty Dango versus Levi Valenzuela Jr., which is just Fandango versus No Way Jose, Mike Bennett versus Biff Busick, or Mike Kanellis versus Oney Lorcan, Dean Mutardi, Mojo Rawley making his return versus Lindsay Dorado. You have Madison Rayne and Tenille Dashwood taking on Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green for the Women's Tag Team Championships for this company. You have a triple threat match between Killer Kross, Samurai Del Sol, formerly known as Kalisto, and Jonah, formerly known as Bronson Reed. You have the Legion of Pain, aka AOP, against Wesley Blake, or Weston Blake, and Steve Macklin, aka Steve Cutler. The Forgotten Sons, they're reuniting to fight for the Tag Team Championships for this company. Oh, but that's not all, because it's Lena Fanine, Nia Jax against CJ Perry, Lana for the Women's World Championship. This card is mental, and in the main event, Adam the Titan Scher, Braun Strowman, against Allistair Overeem, the UFC fighter who dissed wrestling in the past for the World Championship. This is an unbelievable card, and fair enough, they still might not sell out, but there's a good chance they're going to shift some tickets because I want to go to this show. It looks interesting as hell. It's a crazy card. Everyone on the card is a former WWE wrestler other than Allistair Overeem and Madison Rayne, who was in the Mae Young Classic, but she's not technically a former star. And this is going to be live on pay-per-view. This seems like a full-fledged promotion. Like, they have... they're running a big arena. They have title belts. They're running pay-per-view. Like, this is a full-fledged promotion going on here. It's really interesting because you have people like Mojo Rawley. This is his first match since his WWE release. You have also Lena Fanine, Nia Jax, and Lana, both their first matches. Nia Jax pretty much said she wasn't going to return to wrestling, but here she is. Maybe this is a one-time thing. Maybe Lana wins, but who knows? Maybe Nia Jax wins and she has a run as the Women's World Champion in this company. And the thing also is that a lot of these matches will just be genuinely good matches. Like, the women's tag will be fun. Like, these are four great women, especially Deonna Purrazzo, who's one of the best in the world. The triple threat match with Jonah, Killer Kross, and Samurai Del Sol will be great. AOP versus the Forgotten Sons will probably be pretty good. And in general, all the matches will be good. They'll be good to watch. Like, compared to... we don't get often in the UK many American stars coming over. This is an entire card made up of American stars, like from the West, former WWE people. This is big. Like, I really want to go to this. So yeah, my goal is definitely to try go to this, and I'm definitely going to make a video reviewing it, even if I do or do not go to it. Yeah, this is mental. This is the last thing I was really expecting the card to be like. I was kind of expecting maybe it'd be like AOP, some other people they know, like, the people on this list, a couple of them mixed with UK talent. But nah, it's just an entire card of this, so it's a big card. It's a bit, yeah, I'm really intrigued by this promotion, and I really want to go to the show. Speaking of which, by the way, I've actually been in contact with AOP's management because I was going to try and get like press passes to the show to try to like, interviews and stuff. And I might actually have an interview with AOP coming up beforehand. Not confirmed. They haven't really got back to me on it yet. I'm hoping I can get it confirmed. So if I do get it confirmed, obviously leave your questions in the comments because I have a lot to ask them about this promotion and I wanna go and I just wanna learn more about it. Like, what is this going to be a long-term thing? Is Nia Jax back in wrestling for good? Like, this is interesting, man. The show is in a week, so how about I just go through the card and I do some predictions? So Dirty Dango versus Levi's Venezuela. I'll go for Dango. Mike Bennett, Biff Busick. I'll go for Mike Bennett. I'll go for Lindsay Dorado to defeat Mojo Rawley. I'll go for Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green to win the Women's World Tag Team Championships. I reckon Killer Kross will win the Triple Threat. I reckon Legion of Pain will win the tag titles. I'll go for Nia Jax, Lena Fanine to win the Women's World Championship, and then Adam Scherr to win the World Championship, unless they shock us and Allistair Overeem wins a Wrestling World title in his first ever wrestling match. That would be a very interesting route for them to go down. Yeah, I'm actually very looking forward to this show, no matter what the quality is. It's just really interesting, and I think all these new promotions forming at the moment, like there's so many promotions forming, like obviously with AEW, so many promotions have came out now with like Control Your Narrative and now this one, and they attract big names and run big arenas. You know, specifically what I'm talking about here, like they're running a 10k arena on their first show with this as its card. It's really unseen this has been unseen in wrestling for a long time. The fact we're getting it again is actually kind of exciting. Like, again, this card is just so intriguing and not what I expected at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see who a video game would think would win these matches and how the quality of the show would be. We're going to be playing a wrestling booking simulator where I'm going to run through all the matches on the card and let's see what they look like. Alright, let's see how the game predicted and rated the matches. First of all, Dirty Dango defeated Levi Venezuela in the pre-show in a terrible match, apparently. So that's one prediction I got right. Apparently, Biff Busick defeated Mike Bennett in a bout that didn't have much heat and also terrible wrestling in the pre-show. Our opener, also terrible wrestling, as Dean Mutardi defeats Lindsay Dorado. Another match with terrible wrestling that supposedly Deonna Purrazzo carried, which doesn't surprise me. Her and Chelsea Green defeated Madison Rayne and Neil Dashwood to win the titles. Then we had a match with subpar wrestling. That's better. Killer Kross defeated Samurai Del Sol and Jonah. I've got all my predictions right except the Biff Busick match. And then the Legion of Pain defeated Forgotten Sons for the tag titles. Lena Fanine defeated CJ Perry for the women's title. And Adam Scherr defeat Allistair Overeem to win the world title. Overall, not bad. I got all my predictions right with the game, except for the Mike Bennett Biff Busick match. And I don't remember what I predicted for the Dean Mutardi Lindsay Dorado match. But that is how a wrestling booking simulator would think WES would go. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy, smack the like button. Let me know what you want me to ask AOP if that interview does come through. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, and keep on rolling.